I'm Donna.
And I'm Bruce, and this is Lyrical Wisdom.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Lyrical Wisdom, where we dive into song lyrics and offer heart-based wisdom through our interpretations. If you enjoy what you're hearing, don't forget you can catch every episode of Lyrical Wisdom on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and more.
You can also find us on YouTube. Just search Lyrical Wisdom Show. Do you have a song you'd like to hear us shed some light on? You can email us requests, questions, comments to lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com. That's lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com. Or leave a comment on a YouTube video. We'd really love to hear from you. And all requests get an episode and a shout out.
So join us every Tuesday and Friday as we dig deep and deliver our wisdom. And thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing to Lyrical Wisdom. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Donna.
I am so happy to be here now.
Me too. I am too. I'm having this day where I feel like I'm just in another day in paradise.
I am too. You caught that, didn't you?
How you just said that. Yes. Yes, I am too.
Yes,
I love it.
I am.
You know, I was thinking about a cartoon I used to watch when I was a child, Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yes. I am what I am. That's all that I am. Yes.
Yep.
I am Popeye the Sailor Man. I think
Yeah.
he was one of the most enlightened individuals that was ever created by a pen or pencil.
Oh, how cool, Bruce.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's fascinating. That's true because he really believed in himself and that can of spinach.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
he
my
did.
goodness. He became well, nowadays people could probably associate with the Hulk.
Yeah, he became like the Hulk. He became
Yeah.
a locomotive. He became like the strongest
Yeah.
man on the planet.
Right, right.
But he found so many creative ways to get that spinach into his
That's
body.
true.
I mean, he would,
That's true.
sometimes you would see him pull it through the pipe that he would smoke, which you never saw him smoking. He just always had a pipe in his mouth.
Yeah.
And every once in a while he would eat the spinach through the pipe
Yeah.
somehow,
Yeah.
many
Which-
different ways.
Oh, wow. Now that I think about it, all these things are flowing in my head. This is so cool because it's like the spinach is spirit.
Yes. Yes, it is.
He either
And-
breathed it in or he put it in his body through his mouth, ate it. It was like, yeah. And olive.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. She
Fascinating.
and you know what's funny is that the song that we have today, I think, touching on Popeye and using him as the cartoon as an example, I think this song is going to really, really resonate with a lot of you out there who are really into these things that we just touched on, into air and spirit and source and all of these things. I'm very excited to be here with you guys today.
Me too.
Yeah,
Very
welcome.
excited for today's song.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Bruce?
I'm absolutely
I am.
ready. I'm very excited about it because it comes from a friend, and this request is from our friend. I say our friend because it's actually my good friend Donna sitting here with me. It's her friend, and they spend a lot of time together and they work together. It's
And my friends are your friends.
They are, and
Because
they're
we are one.
We are one, and our friend Allison Pellissier has very kindly offered this song as a request, and I'm very excited to do it. Allison is a friend of yours through your work with the Lucia Light, correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
Yes. She is actually the the United States representative
My
for the
goodness.
Lucia Light.
Wow.
Because the Lucia Light was created by a neurologist and a psychologist in Austria.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
Okay.
it is so fascinating when you really look at the light.
Mm-hmm.
Lucia Light. If you want to go online and Google it and research it, whatever, I have a Lucia Light. And I'm willing to travel and bring that light to you,
That's a beautiful
because
thing.
the light is here now, and it is really, really becoming a part of that I am presence that
Yes.
we are all coming into.
And it is, and we keep saying that because that is something that this song is basically a really wonderful song. Thank you, Allison, for requesting this
Thank
because
you, Allison.
I'm looking forward to this, and I'm just going to get right into it. This song is "I Am" by Fia. You've been trying to put me in a box, saying, "This is it. You'll never be enough." Take those dreams and put them on a shelf. And for many years, I was holding back, thinking I should be more like this and that. But then I saw the real truth of it all. No, I am not who you think I am. I am so much more. I am one with Source. I am limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant, complete from the start, creator of all. I am that I am. Oh, yes, I am that I am. And I've been stuck in thoughts, doing it their way. Didn't listen to the things my heart would say, letting fear take over and decide. But when I realized that the choice was mine, oh, I could feel a shift, and I began to shine, living an empowered, beautiful life. No, I am not who you think I am. I am so much more. I am one with Source. I am limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant, complete from the start, creator of all. I am that I am. Oh, I am that I am. And therefore, everything around could fall apart, and I would still have love in my heart. Open eyes, now I see that there is nothing to do, just be. No, I am not who you think I am. I am so much more. I am one with Source. I am limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant, complete from the start, creator of all.
Wow, Bruce, I'm so glad you read that.
I am
That,
too.
your I love your voice. You have
Well, thank
such
you.
a beautiful, powerful voice. And by golly, I'll have to come back and listen to this one myself because I feel like I want to just take that reading of this song and let it just repeat, in
Oh,
my
thank you.
soul so that I can remember who I really am.
I believe it. I am inspired by reading the song. I kept glancing at the lyrics before we started, and I was so inspired by it. I'm so grateful, Allison, for you requesting this song. The lyrics are just so amazingly a part of what I consider to be my truth.
Me too. And the most beautiful thing of all is words are
Our wands,
wands.
yes.
And if you speak these words, I guarantee you that you too will feel what I just felt coming through Bruce
Oh,
as
thank
he
you.
read these words.
I got goosebumps reading these lyrics. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this was an incredibly special song. I
Right,
just
right.
I felt that, and
Yeah.
you know, I guess getting right into it, I like how it starts out by saying, "You've been trying to put me in a box," And the reason why I think that, just stop right there on that one line, is because I think that, in a lot of ways, this song, these lyrics, they really get into what we all know deep in our souls. And that is that we are our own creator of ourselves. We don't, we're not defined by somebody else,
Right.
you know?
And all of our lives, we have been defined. Throughout our existence, we have labels.
Yes.
We're an infant, we're a toddler, we're a child,
We are
we're a
male. Yeah,
teenager,
male or female.
male, female, and then once we, graduate from that label of student, then we become whatever job it is. We're a nurse, we're a professional, we're, social worker, whatever job we have, we then are labeled again.
Yes.
And even in the whole process of life, we take on all these labels: wife, husband,
Yes.
mother, father, child, brother, sister, whatever it is a box. It's a label that keeps you confined in that thought of being just that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you are so much more.
Yes. And that's the beauty of these lyrics, because, you know, a lot of times I know we all feel that way, that society, somebody else, they are trying to put us in a box, saying this is it, and saying you'll never be enough. Because how many of us look at ourselves and say, if I allow myself to feel like I'm enough and that I'm good enough, well, then I'm just not going to rise to the occasion. I'm not going to be able to do that thing good enough because I've already told myself I'm good enough. So obviously I'm not going to be able to do that thing that is so challenging. And that is simply not true. That is simply not true. You can look at things with a critical eye and try to refine them and make them better in your own way. But that is because you are pushing yourself, and you know already that you are so much. You know that you are capable of doing that thing. You know you can rise to the occasion already.
And we suppress it because of the boxes.
Yes.
And that, saying this is it, meaning this is what you have to do in life.
Yes.
This is the path you have to take. You
Yes.
have to go to school. You have to go to college. You have to get a degree. And to me, that is what kind of feeds and makes that you'll never be enough
Yep.
so prominent in people's lives.
Yes.
Because they think they're programmed from a very young age that if they don't go to school, if they don't graduate from college, if they don't get a quote degree unquote, then they won't be successful. They won't be able to get this job or that job, because society does do that.
It does.
They say this job requires this degree.
Yeah.
This job requires, X amount of quote experience,
Yes,
unquote.
yes,
And therefore, once again, we are all faced with, well, I'm not enough.
Yeah.
I have to have this or that in order to do, to be. And even in my life, in my journey, I know that was part of a lot of my struggle,
Of course. Yeah.
because I knew that I wanted to help people. I knew that I had that energy, love, and light within me. And lo and behold, it was, well, I have to go to training so I can get that Reiki master level certificate on my wall, so I could prove to people that I am enough, that I've had enough training to be able to do it.
Yeah.
And now I'm at a place where I understand that that's not necessary.
No.
We all have everything we need already within us.
Yes, we do.
It is a matter of becoming Popeye and
Yes.
understanding
Yes.
that I am.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly as they say.
That's what happens when you think you are not enough.
Yeah.
You take those dreams and you put them on a shelf.
Bingo. I was just going to say that. And that's the thing is, and many of us can think, and for many years, we might have been holding back,
Yeah.
you
Yep.
know,
You hold back
thinking
thinking,
I should be more like this and that, just like what you just said those words.
exactly.
And, that's the thing is that I think we've all, and that's why I feel like this song is resonating with a lot of our listeners or a lot of our friends out there, because then we see the real truth in it all.
Right.
We see that that is not who and what we are. And how did, it's almost astonishing when you take a step back and go, why was I letting that define me? You
Yes,
know?
exactly. Why was I letting, society and rule their, way of being control me
Yeah.
and my life, saying I have to do this or I have to do that, I have to be this or I have to be that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Even, the odd thing is when you really step back and look at it, it happens in spirituality too. I
Yes.
mean, there are those thoughts and those beliefs that you have to be this way or you have to be that way.
Yeah.
You have to be vegan or you have to, you have to meditate. You have
Yeah.
to do this or you have to do that.
Yeah.
And coming to that place of understanding that it's within you. What is the truth within you? If
Absolutely.
you find that your body is saying, I want to be vegan,
Yeah.
then by all means be
Be
vegan.
vegan.
But if your body is saying, I need protein, I need that meat, I need, that sustainability for my physicality, then do that.
Yeah.
There are so many people, I did it for one, that's why I'm speaking now, of, not doing this and not doing that because I thought it was the spiritual thing to do,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's coming to the truth of it all and understanding that it is all about you and your truth and your body and loving who you are
Yes.
in everything that you are.
Oh, amen, hallelujah. Yeah, and I say that because it just sounded so good to hear you say that. And, that's when we go to the next line to say,
Right.
no, I am not who you think I am. I am so much more. I am one with Source. Now, you could take Source and you could put the name, or you could put God in there. You could put a lot of different
Buddha,
Buddha. You could put in,
Allah,
yeah,
all of
all
those
of those things.
names that people
But
label
yeah, yeah, but
the infinite source
the
of
infinite source
love,
of all things,
energy,
and
yes,
yeah, and
what we really are.
it's I am limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant, complete from the start, creator of all.
I love those
Me too,
words
me
because
too.
I'm like, wow, when you really speak those words, limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant, complete from the start.
Yep,
And that to me really says it all
it does.
because I know that where I came from, my heritage, my family, the way I was raised in the box of religion
Hmm.
says that you're born into sin. And that right there is saying you're not enough from the beginning.
Well, and we also have certain rules that we live by, like for, you know, speaking from the male perspective, men and women get put in these boxes as, the man is going to go work and the woman is going to be the housewife. And
Hmm.
these rules are what we we get to decide those things.
Yes.
We do not have to give in to these boxes and these rules that say, you as the young lady in the relationship, you can't go out and get a wonderful high paying job and have and have a husband who stays home and does the what they can people kind of label as that housewife duty. We can change the rules. We can do what we feel we need because that's what resonates with us because we are the creator of all. Just like the
Yes.
lyrics say,
Yes.
I
Yes.
am that I am. And you know what's really funny is,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not really funny, it's actually true that I believe I am that I am is it could be considered a quote from the Bible.
It is a quote from the Bible, Bruce.
And it
When Moses was, the burning bush,
yes.
who should I say is God? What is the name of this infinite energy that I'm speaking to that's not burning the bush but is on fire?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it says, I am that I am.
Yes.
And those words to me are so powerful because in this life, every one of you out there listening, all you have to do is, what is your that?
Yes.
That is what you are.
Yes.
That is who you are.
Yeah.
You get to define that.
Yes, you
I
do.
am that.
Yes.
I am. And in that, you take back your power
Yes, you do.
of being the creator of all.
Yes, you do. And sometimes we need to give that to people too, because sometimes they need to know, yes, they are that they are. I just
Yes.
changed it a little bit because
Yes.
that is something that's beautiful too. Because we've all been stuck in thoughts, doing it their way. We didn't listen to things our hearts would say, letting fear take over and decide. And sometimes that fear is not having that thing or that person or that possession.
Oh my goodness, Bruce. Yes. It just brings back, we've all lived, this is our life. This is
Yes, it is.
humanity
Yeah.
because, everyone gets stuck in their thoughts every now and then.
Yes, they do.
And it's like, okay, well, this person says to do it that way. Okay, I'm going to do it that way. And then you find out, oh, that's not working for me.
Yes.
And then I didn't listen to the things my heart would say.
Yes.
How many times have we gone against our better judgment
Or how our heart feels.
or how our
Yes.
heart feels because it's against the grain. It's
Yeah.
not what society would say that you do.
Yeah.
Like the man being in charge of the household.
Right.
And the woman
Yes.
being the one, to bring home the funds. Things like that. It's like, how many times have we done that? And then letting fear take over and decide.
Yes.
That's a big one
Yes, it
because fear is energetically the opposite in polarity of love. And what our heart is deciding is in love always.
Yes.
And we as human beings go to fear because that's the ego, the structures we put in place and have come with us through our parents and their parents. It's
Yes.
part of our genetics, part of our code, part of
Yeah.
our DNA that we carry within us that, the fear takes over. Okay, oh dear, I've got to get a job because if I don't get a job, then I'll lose my house.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is when one sits and really goes deep into that fear, you keep bringing the fear down, down, down. Okay. So you lose your house. Then what? Well, then I'm homeless. Then what? Well, I'll have to live in my car. And then what? Well, what if I lose my car? And then what? Well, I won't have a place to live. And then what? I'll be on the streets. And then what? I won't be able to, buy food to feed my body. And then what? Wow, well, then I'll either freeze to death on the street or I'll starve to death. And then what? It seems that fear is always tied into death.
Yes.
In other words, having to leave this body.
Yes.
And in that moment of getting to that place and really addressing that fear, we realize, oh my God, I'm an infinite,
Right in the song. Yes.
powerful, limitless, abundant being.
Capable of so much.
Even if
Yeah.
I drop this physical body, I exist.
Yes.
I continue. I
Yeah.
am infinite.
Yeah. No, that's the most beautiful thing because, we don't realize that the choices are all ours. And in the song, they say, when I realized that the choice was mine, I could feel a shift and I began to shine. Just like what you're talking, it's exactly
Yes.
what you just said. Living an empowered,
Beautiful
beautiful life.
life.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I know that a lot of us can identify with this. I can personally identify with the next line we're getting ready to read. But I know that all of us can. No, I am not who you think I am. I am so much more. I think everybody can find in themselves those words and feel that resonating in them. We are all one with Source. We are all limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant. We are all complete from the start. We are all creators of all. I am that I am.
Oh, I am that I am.
Feels so good to say that.
Oh, it sure does, Bruce. And you're right. I mean, life really does boil down to choice.
Yeah.
I realized that the choice was mine. In
Yes.
every moment of life, that's what it's about.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you come up or you're in a situation that doesn't feel good, like say your partner is angry because of something that happened to them at work,
Yeah.
but when they come home, they express it,
Yep.
and the anger comes out at you.
Yeah.
You have a choice in that moment
Mm-hmm.
to take that anger and let it sit in you and think that they're angry at you, and get angry back at them and start an argument. Or you can just choose to, I know who I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel you anger
Mm-hmm.
welling up inside of me, but I am not going to push you off on someone else because
Yes.
you're my anger.
Yeah.
It's my emotion, it's my feeling. Everything that comes up is coming from within
Yes.
you.
Yes.
And when you begin to understand that, that's when the light turns on.
Oh, it
And you
definitely
you
does.
do.
And
That's when the shift comes and you begin to shine,
I agree. Yeah,
living an
that's
empowered, beautiful life.
yes, I love it. I love it when we can do that. This is a
Yeah.
special song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And that's the thing. And therefore, everything around could fall apart and I would still have love in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever this song really goes live, for you all to listen, this is a time where a lot of things are falling apart.
Yes.
There's so much going on around in the world right now.
Yes.
And this is where you have a choice.
Yes, you
The
do.
choice is yours to become angered and to become like worried and fearful of everything that's going on around.
Yes.
Or you can be still and go within your heart, because
Yes.
everything around could fall apart. But guess what? You still have love in your heart.
Absolutely. It's never
And
leaving.
right. What my truth is, Bruce, what I've come to understand is everything happens for you.
Yes, I believe it. And
Not to
yes,
you.
we are
So
so
when
on. Yeah.
things are happening around you, that's when you can look at them and begin to love them.
Yes.
The war, the discourse, the anger, the he said, she said, and all of that
Yeah.
and look at that with love
Absolutely.
and gratitude
Yeah.
and say, thank you for showing me what discourse feels like,
Yes.
for showing me what fear and anxiety feels like. And in that moment is when you begin to shine and empower yourself
Yes.
to be able to just let it go, because you know who you are, because your eyes are open.
Open eyes. Now I
Open
see.
eyes
And that there is nothing to
to
do.
do.
Just
Just
be.
be.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love that. And
just be.
I could feel that when I said those words during this. I
Yes.
could tell that that was something that we both felt. And no, I am not who you think I am. I am so much more. I am one with Source. I am limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant, complete from the start, creator of all.
Creator of
All.
all.
It is.
Yeah. So in that moment when things around you are falling apart and you're feeling anxious or worried, or just open your eyes
Yeah.
and look around you. Where are you in this moment?
Yes.
Are you okay? Are you, in a room where you have light?
Mm-hmm.
Are you with loved ones? Are you surrounded? What is your circumstance? Now, I know there are many people right now that are in that circumstance where there is wars going on all around them, and they
Yeah.
can hear the gunfire, they can hear the discourse and all. And those are, to me, the beautiful, beautiful people that on this path at this time are masters, showing us here in this calmness how to stay calm,
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
understand that, okay, yeah, we are creators of our universe.
Yes.
And I can thank them and be grateful for their part in this whole play,
Yeah. In this whole
movie
story.
of life,
Absolutely.
story of
Absolutely.
life.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful because we all know I
I am
am that
that
I
I
am.
am.
Oh, I
I
am
am that
that
I
I am.
am.
Thank you all so much for being here with us today on
Lyrical
Lyrical
Wisdom.
Wisdom.